Let's do a gameplay review, and then we'll play The Last of Us. Bit of education. Stavmri, where's your code? There it is. Let's go. Pags UK, thank you for the 5 months. Welcome back for 5. Appreciate the support, man. Thank you very much. Okay, bit of educational gameplay review. So chat, if you guys are new to the stream, for 50,000 stream loyalty points, you can redeem gameplay review, which is what Stavmri did. And usually how I do this is I'll talk what I think is good, what I think needs improvement, some plays, just regular like coaching, reviewing stuff. But then at the end, everybody in chat guesses their rank to make it fun. I don't know what rank this is either. It's just like you, okay? Yeah, we're gonna guess this SR. Okay. Okay, nice shot. So you're holding the angle there instead of like holding your crosshair over the Rhine shield. I'm okay with that. But half the time you don't know where they are. Okay, so your job right now, I know that they're really low. Nah, you win the fight. I was gonna say your job is to always keep the enemy Widow at bay, which you did at first. But right now, listen for the Widow, call it out. Make sure she does not have the angle. Always, always, always. Number 1 rule when you play Widow. If the Widow's alive, deal with theirs. It'll just make it so much easier for your team. Unless, of course, like 3 of the enemy squishies on the enemy team walk in front of your crosshairs, sure, whatever, shoot them. But for the most part, oh my god, what the fuck? Wait, you're kind of nuts. Like you're flanking. If you can kill this guy off, that's fine too. But yeah, now you gotta deal with their Widow. Now there's 2 of them. That was a very cheeky, aggressive angle. So those are what we call gamble plays on Widow, where you get really aggressive flank angles like that. Those are the ones where like you have to hit that shot. If you hit that shot, it's crazy good because you destroy their angle and value. But if you miss, shit like that happens. They turn on you.
Where were we?
Austin, thank you for the 8 months. Appreciate it. Thank you. Missed yesterday's stream. Last of Us, I stopped. Tess sacrificed herself. And then I ran through the subway. And then that's it. But so far, so good. Good shots. Your team has total control right now, so all you really gotta do, you can just hold a more aggressive angle to support them. Since you know, King of the Hill maps are always all even, right? You have control here. Your team is controlling this space, so yeah, it's good that you don't have to stay here anymore, right? You won't get an angle anymore because your team is holding them at bay. At this point, you either just move up, control here, or this angle right here. I'd say probably here. Like, you just chill right in this part, you get cover, and you get a long sight line down here. Might be your best play. If you play here, you open yourself up to too many counter Widow angles, if that makes any sense. Like, that Widow could peek here, she could peek here. But if you're over here, she's limited to just, like, a neutral fight, where she has to come over here to take you down. But you have good angles. But in any case, you are moving up. Let's see where you go here. You have walls, counter walls. This angle's okay too. Just hold it. You see their soldier now. Nice. Just force him out. He's forcing you out. And he's doing damage to your team. That one was risky. But it's okay. Honestly, there's not much to say. In a game where like you kind of just roll, you can do anything and you kind of win. That's why I like reviewing losses a bit better. There's more to kind of like pick out, win this duel, I believe. Nice. Widow 76, I like it. Oh, you lost the next 2 rounds, okay. Honestly, for Widow, good shot. Not much to say because you guys just won. But overall, key to Widow, land those shots. change angles every few shots. They always have to keep guessing where you are and deal with their Widow. Number one. Okay, let's watch this. Okay, Tracer playing the strength to it, going weird off angles. You're moving and crouching to kind of minimize noise. I like that already. Okay. You do have a giant Sigma shield in front of you, so you can just make use of that. Just play around it. That's good. Now you're behind them. Okay, so here's the thing about Tracer's strength a bit earlier here. I don't think you have to be afraid to get closer before like letting Soldier know you're over here. He still hasn't seen you. He's tunneled in. Like whenever I play Ana against like Kabaji or whatever, if I'm scoped in and not looking, he will literally blink on my butt like this. He'll literally get in my face and just like one clip. He doesn't even have to one clip. He uses half a clip and he kills me because he's in my face. 0 bullets. Go away. You can pretty much stuff into the Soldier because he doesn't look it. The only risk is he turns around, helix, and melees you. So maybe not. Like unlike Ana, Kabaji does that shit to me all the time, but Soldier has a chance to one-shot you. So like if you just took like 3 steps closer, I'm not even trolling, you might have actually been able to just kill him instead of what the fuck? Oh, okay. Yeah, because like this, at this distance, it was just a bit of a gamble, right? Again, he strafed and then you just missed a lot of your bullets. Higher chance, lower chance of missing, basically. Anyways, doing this is fine. You're going on the off angle, just harassing their backline, finish them off. To that Ana, clean her up, good. Oh, got it, nice. There's always ways to contribute to a fight without sitting with low health because you're so mobile. I mean, at that point, you guys won the fight, so there's not much to say. But you probably could have just like still been moving around, contributing even at the low health. All right, good, good. Always being a thorn in their ass, going on the off angle. Don't reveal yourself yet. You didn't have to go for the shoot the tanks there. I think since you had position there, obviously we have like X-ray scan. We can see Ana and Soldier and Genji here, but you revealed yourself on a fortifying Orisa, which isn't that much alt charge. If it was like a Roadhog, sure, you can farm your pulse bomb, but you could have just sat here and waited even longer. Just be patient. Either take this angle or just sit around the corners, dude. Like a lot of soldiers or a lot of tracers will just sit here and crouch and they'll just chill. Because as much as Tracer is a duelist, she's a very big opportunist as well. And you had an opportunity there where they didn't check this angle. They had nobody there. Now it's gone. A bit more patient on the Tracer for sure. Nice. Uh-oh, 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 the panic. Yeah, that's okay.
Rocket barrage incoming. Heroes never die. I'm back. Hi.
Pro movement. Nah, it's alright, that happens. I try not to focus on stuff like that. That stuff is correctable. That just happens by accident. Good, you gotta dodge that Genji, alright. Sure, you were resetting, okay. Yeah, Genji slash with Nano is 160, guys. Or, yeah, 160. 180, 180. Shit hurts. Okay, once again, against this comp, you farm the Roadhog for Pulse, or you assassinate their Ana. That's like your best bet. Or Soldier. But mostly, go for Ana and farm Nano off Roadhog, or just clean up. You have a Pulse here. So you're waiting for it. Nice. Good. Just blink past that. Okay. I would say like right here. After this stick. Right here, since you saw them pull and you didn't see them die, you know like there's a bunch of enemies there playing against your Winston. It's so risky to just, because you kind of just walked right here and try to like kill the Orisa. Probably would have been better to just blink, walk a bit closer, blink once, use this pillar as cover, and then just clip her. In this instance. Like that. Like just walking like this. Like if I'm an Ana and I see a Tracer just walk like that, it's a free sleep. It looks like your monkey's getting like fighting and being distracted there, but just blindly walking like this is a bit risky. And the angle of the shield is like this. Just blink past it, 180 turn, and just kill him. In this case. Nice, clean up. Be careful of soldiers. Make sure soldiers not looking. Okay, he's dead. Careful. Okay. Okay, you're waiting, being patient. You listen to footsteps. Nice. This is what I wanted you to do earlier. You could have gotten closer to that. She had no idea. Again, I think right here. Just like before. Same concept. Opportunity right there to opportunity instead of just shooting from this far away. Like this is over 5 meters. They like buff tracers so the fall off damage is less, but like her strength comes in just not missing the clips. The higher the distance, there's no fall off damage at this distance, but at this range, in a small hitbox like Ana, like naturally the bullet spread's just gonna make you miss regardless, even if you don't have perfect tracking. I think you could have just kept walking forward. You don't have to blink. Blink is kind of loud. She might turn around and react to it, but they had no idea. You could literally just crouch walk and like spam crouch walk or just walk closer. And then stand behind like this and then clip. So here's the thing with Tracer. Like, I notice it a lot with Kabaji. He angles himself to the angle that I'm moving to so that he doesn't have to worry about me strafing. Does that make any sense? So if you stand on this angle, you're 90 degrees perpendicular to an Ana. Walking this way, right? Ana's walking in this direction. You're standing here, which means you have to track her across your screen. But if you blinked here or you got closer and behind her, you know Ana's general direction is moving straight in a forward line to support her team, which means if you are actually starting in this position and Ana is walking straight, you don't have to worry about as much like cross-sectional movement. She's moving straight, so you just keep your crosshair still and you'll land way more bullets. Kabaji always talks about this? Okay, good. I'm glad he's covering that. More people need to talk about that for aim improvement. You have to, especially with Tracer, since she's mobile, she can change perpendicular angle to like a matching angle of where she's moving. She's moving in a straight line. You stand in the matching line so that you get more bullets in. Does that make more sense? If I'm Tracer and I'm like this, yeah, and she's going here, it's just I have to aim more, which has a higher chance of missing, unless your tracking is just a god. It's ADing with 90 degrees of strength. Yeah, something like that. Does that make sense? Try to look for that more often as a Tracer, and it'll help you. Yeah, parallel. That's the word. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. You get what I'm trying to say, but I'm using like the wrong terminology. You want to be parallel with your target, so tracking becomes easier. On Tracer especially, since you can flip angles like that. Okay, he hooked, so this is good. You just keep messing around with him. Very good. Oh, you got beat. Fuck it, just stick him. Nice. The minute soldier went on you, you just said fuck it, stick him. I agree with that. That was good. Good. Alright. Oh, that was so risky, but you had recall. That's fine. You got away with it. You have to use sound there. I totally heard that. I wasn't sure if you're gonna react to that, but yeah, you can hear that guy just moving up to you. That was a sound thing. What do you think Kabaji's doing? I heard he's visiting family.
Heroes never die.
Okay. Find the angle. Okay. You have McCree here. Be careful. I know you. I think you try to recall to anticipate the flash. That's fine. Good. Finish him off. Good. Going on an off angle. Nice. Trying to blink the recall. Blink. Just I would have just blinked twice there and just killed that Ana. She was free. I think. Yeah. But you have to have confidence in your aim to do certain... To like push limits on Tracer, you also have to be confident with your tracking and blink turns. Oh no. Whenever you go up in front of an enemy too as Tracer, you try to want to blink behind him to bait a cooldown out. Oh boy. Alright. Biggest takeaway when the Tracer is just the angle thing I talked about. Just don't be like be more confident with your initial shot and jump on them. You're playing like the idea of what you're doing is actually pretty good for the most part, where like you're going on these off angles and you're trying to take advantage of the fact that you're so slippery and mobile, being a thorn in their ass, coming in from off angles. But I think you gotta work on the blink into tracking, and don't be afraid to get closer to minimize the amount you have to actually aim. You take advantage of that by understanding when they're not looking at you. Tracer, as much of a duelist, is as much of a duelist as she is an opportunist. So like you can't blink too early if they can all turn on you. If your team's not distracting them, you need your team to kind of like make space and, you know, make sure they're not looking at you, and then you'll find that you can just dominate if nobody deals with you. If that makes any sense. What was the other fact that I was gonna say? In order to like learn how to like pre-aim before you blink. Fuck, this ticking is so annoying. To learn how to pre-aim before you blink, like you have to learn how to get comfortable with your blinks. And a lot of people don't know this if they play PC, but you can blink in 8 different directions. Everybody thinks they can only blink like a compass. Like if you press W and you blink forward. If you press S, back, left, and right. But if you press like W and D, you'll blink at a 45-degree angle this way as well. If you press like A and W, like the burger, you go in the 45-degree angle that way. Same thing with A and S and D. So learn to use those octa directions. And then every time you make a blink, you have to you have to get a feel for the distance. Tracer's a lot about feeling too. You blink however many meters she does, like 7, I don't know. But once you understand that distance, it becomes much easier to learn how to pre-aim relative to where they are. So like if there's an enemy here and you want to blink towards that health pack, like if I blink, I know that I'll be like right around here. So like as I press the blink, I'm already turning my crosshair to the right mid blink. So by the time I land the blink, my crosshairs are already there and ready to shoot. Now that's like a more advanced thing, but I think that's really core on Tracer. And some of the really good Tracers obviously have that maximized. That's why it's always a treat to watch good Tracer streamers, because they're just so good at that. They're always like, every time you blink, it just looks like they have aim lock. But that's because they've mastered the distance and they know how to rotate it as they go to minimize that downtime. What about W and S together? I think it's the first input that the game reads, or the last input it read, then it won't go anywhere. You'll still blink, but it'll blink in the direction that was registered first. But yeah, I think that sums up the Tracer gameplay. Like this is pretty good. Like I feel like you have a grasp on it. I don't think this is platinum. I think this is diamond or above. Chat. Now with that being said, what rank do you think this gameplay was? What's up, Vash? Yeah, I'm reviewing a little bit. I think this is above diamond or above. I think. Gold? Wow. You got flash fanned, and then there's a Winston one trick on his team. Oh wait, you got flash fanned as Tracer, not flash headshotted? Oh shit. Okay. You flash fan like tanks, but flash fanning a Tracer? Interesting choice by the enemy McCree. All right, Stavmri, what rank were you at? Tell us. You're 2,300. Thanks for the gold. Bro. It's the enemy team that gave it away. I think you have like fundamentals actually pretty good, like in terms of taking angles. It's just probably a bit more confidence. Oh. You have potential already to climb. I agree with what Bender said. You have a good idea of how to play her, just a bit more confident with your engagements. And that's it. Playing to Tracer's strength. That mobility, getting up close, clipping people. Widow was alright too. So hey, good job. I think mechanically you're kind of pretty set in stone. You can hit diamond, just clean up the decision making. You should definitely be higher than gold. You'll easily hit plat, if not diamond, pretty soon.